first got signed, Dusty Rhodes said to me, you could be good, you could be bad, or you could be different. And you are different. My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stunt. And you can't teach that!
He's a one of one on planet Earth. 8 billion people, there's one Enzo.
And I'm the realest guy in the room, okay?
All the years I kind of worried about him, that he wouldn't find his place. He did it. Like, holy.
And right away, this guy shoots to the top in popularity. He was a moneymaker for him. I think they did 7 or 8 action figures within a period of like a year and a half.
For that year alone, we sold the most merch.
They had something special with their entrance. A lot of these guys don't have that.
Enzo, he's just got that thing. It's a dude in WWE, a smaller dude, but man, he captivates an audience.
How you doing?
Enzo wasn't a big, huge guy. He could perform and get people to like him, get a crowd over. He was everything that they needed.
You become a star in that life. It's hard to not be that guy.
People were begging him to fuck up.
Because if you ain't talking money, what the hell you talking about?
And then you look at Twitter and you're like, what the fuck just happened?
Huge news from the WWE. The organization has officially come to terms on the release of Enzo Amore, the current cruiserweight champion, one of the biggest stars in the WWE.
No one in their right mind is gonna think, this guy lost his job and he never got a phone call from a detective. This guy lost his job and he never had to come down and get like fingerprinted. That shit doesn't happen in America, but it did.
I didn't know what to do. I was so lost.
You kind of wonder where God is when these things are happening.
Somebody really had it out for him that didn't want him to be there anymore.
I don't think he had real alliances in that company, and I think he felt very much like an outsider.
I was so hurt. For 2 years, I refused to wrestle. I retire. I'm done.
Wrestling is his purpose.
My name
Enzo Amore.
and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that.
My brother truly loves wrestling.
He's been wanting to make a comeback in some sort of way.
I did it my way.
I don't know too many people who would work the industry backwards for the sake of the industry. He experienced the great fame, the fallout, and now he works it quietly. And he's looking to stay in the game that he loves and to earn his right to be there. My brother's just looking for respect.
I couldn't have wrote this script.
Cassidy to launch an Enzo! Bada boom, shakalaka!
God did.
And you can't teach that!
It was my
monotony. It comes in all shapes and sizes. Dull, tedious, just plain boring. But what is this? A contender, perhaps? Something unboring by the looks of it. Jabs right at dull, an uppercut to tedium, something that keeps you on your toes, keeps your head on a swivel, a knockout punch to your old, boring workouts. Welcome to Fight Camp.
Notorious, we notorious, yeah we notorious, yeah we some warriors, out here feeling glorious, yeah we notorious.
standing next to him. The future cut the check for him. Said he calls a rep for this. Taking off the jet, the vision is coming for next check. Taking off the jet, you headed to talk from the
Maybach music.
Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me?
Get ready! Woo! We are on tour, and we're doing it better than anybody else alive. Now, Buddy Landell, it's so hard for me to sit back here in this studio looking at a guy out here hollering my name when last year I spent more money on Spilt liquor.
Every bar's holy, straight divinity. Great stability with ancient wizardry. God goes writing on the page after I prayed, he visits me. My frame is spiritually plateauing when angels lifted me.
Welcome to Turnbuckles and Spilt Liquor Podcast. I'm your host, Lito, with my co-host, Sinista1. What's up, man? How you doing? Man, nothing much, man. Another slow week of wrestling, it seemed like. I know they're gearing up, for Elimination Chamber, for sure. Right. That's true. You are right. That's true. How you doing, man? Like, what's the word? Like 1 to 10, where you at with your mental wellness? I know it's been a minute.
I'm good. I'm like mental health wise, I'm a 8.5. But when we got snow coming again. Yeah, they're talking snow for 3 days straight, possibly off and on. And it's like, when it comes to just the snow stuff, I'm like a 2 or 3. I'm like, look, we had a mild winter up until the end of January. And then It's like, when you get too much snow, when you get 2 feet of snow and then you get a couple of 6 inches after and then more, the snow becomes aggravating. Like, it's like, damn, bro.
Right.
Because for me, it's like, okay, I would have rather had all this snow in around Thanksgiving or Christmas. You know what I'm saying? When you have the groundhog see his shadow and he says 6 more weeks and then you get a snowstorm, it dumps all this. You get mad, bro.
You're not lying.
You get real mad. You get upset.
You're not lying.
My feelings are hurt.
I can dig it.
My feelings smoky.
I can dig it. I got my Philadelphia Phillies hat on. You know what I'm saying, tonight. It's not my team, but that's where my baby from, so gotta represent. Just got a new fig. Yeah, just got a new fig recently. Royal Rumble, John Cena, none other than Mr. I Will Give Up if Gunther has the damn sleeper hold on me. Shit. This is the one this is the Royal Rumble Cena with the Indianapolis Colts. Indianapolis Colts stuff on him, so yeah. Royal Rumble Cena.
I ordered my Funko. The Saturday Night's Main Event edition. They were sold out, and I still haven't got that Funko from that night, his last match.
Oh, you ain't gonna get it till the end of the year. Didn't they tell you that?
Oh no, I didn't know that. Really? I didn't know that.
I ordered the Ultimate Edition, John Cena, and they making all of his last match stuff is made to order. You're not getting that shit to the end of the year.
Oh, damn, bro. I thought Funko had them shits right away. That's why I jumped on it.
No, sir. December.
Damn it.
December, bro, is when you have it.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just like last year.
I'll be forgotten about it. I'll be sitting here and then the shit
it'll come in the mail, and then
you
be like, oh, like, it'll come in the mail. You be like, damn, I forgot all about this. Yeah. So last year, not last year, the year before last. Is that right? No. Okay. So this past
last year.
When did that?
Yep.
Yeah. I ordered the John Cena. I'm not going to get until this December.
Right.
And also, last summer, there was a CM Punk action figure of when he came out looking like John Cena with the Thugonomics. They call it Punkonomics or whatever, the action figure. Mm-hmm. And so I'll get that this December also. So I got two, well, technically 3 figures, 'cause I bought 2 of them shits. I had to get 2 of them Punks and 1 of them Cenas. So I got 3 figures coming in December this year. So excited about getting to see those, getting to have those in my collection. As you can see behind me, this guy right here, we're going to talk about him in a little bit. We're going to talk about that man tonight. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. What else? Yeah, so I still can't get over that whole John Cena thing with him tapping out. That bothers me. But whatever. I sent you a text today about AJ. What's his last name, bro? Francis from TNA. Ended up talking to him on his live. He said for us to hit him up. So, he cool. And he plays Arc. He said, hit me up on Arc.
Look, I'm already counting down when this show's over. I'll be on. They got this whole event going on right now. So
me and my wife have before I go there, Arc Raiders, right? He was talking about Arc on his live. He was like, yo, I don't understand why everybody wants to shoot and kill everybody. He said, yo, the enemy is the Arc. It's not us. Why do you want to kill us? And let me preface this too. I only get killed when I'm with you and Keith. I don't know. Keith leaves us. So we have a friend, y'all, all right? We play Arc together, right? We play Arc Raiders. He will leave us in a heartbeat. He won't say nothing. He'll leave us and we're like, yo, what happened? And we'll hear like this, because there's this button that someone presses for an elevator, and you hear, and then Sinister be like, did he just do that?
So
we are far away from the elevator.
So did he talk to you about the other night when you weren't on, and he actually got to play with my son, my oldest son?
No.
So we was on. And we was on there for the event. It was the first night it was the second night of the event when the event kicked off. And, you're supposed to be working together. You're supposed to be destroying the arcs and building shit up. So we went into one place, and the person asked if we was friendly. And we was like, yeah, we're friendly. And the person's like, yeah, I just need this. Do you have this? And Keith was like, yeah, I got this. And he dropped it for him, right? Yeah. And then me and my son and Keith, we went in this room. We started, and they was like, "Oh, the girl it was a girl using the girl voice," and they was like, "Okay, thank you for all that." We were like, "Good, right?" So now we went into this building, and we was like, "Man, they left all this stuff behind. We was scabbing and stuff, right?" Yo, these ninjas came back 3 deep, got me first, and I fell down the elevator. I fell down the elevator shaft and was down there, and I was knocked down. Yeah. Then all of a sudden, they got Keith. I heard Keith, and Keith ended up falling down the shaft, and he was like, "Dope, bro." He's like, "Your son's up there." He's like, "It's 3v1." He's like, "Your son's up there," and I heard my son in the chat. He's like, "Y'all mess with the wrong." So he's like, "Yeah, come on." He's like, "Come on." Next thing you know, we seen 2 bodies come down and land beside us. My son had murked 2 people. It was like, that's what you get. Keith was like, "Yo, what's up with your son, bro?" He's like, "What level are you?" And my son's like, 100. Keith's like, "God damn." Keith was like, "You."
Hey, that's his favorite saying, y'all. He be like, "God."
He was like, "You put in work."
That is his favorite saying, y'all. Like, listen, if y'all ever meet, I wish that we could have him on here so y'all can actually meet Keith. Keith is a funny dude.
Son, my oldest son, he was trapped. So he was trapped. Like, he was like, "See, all you had to do is fucking leave." My son was like, "All you had to do is leave. Take your shit we let you get and leave." But nope, now you dead. I was like, they must be mad. And
so what happened to the third guy?
They had good stuff. He murked him. He killed him up top. And then my son come down the zip line, and he's like, "Check him." And bro, they've been murking people. They must have been murking people all game because they had all the good stuff. So y'all got a
bunch of stuff.
Blueprints. Yeah, Keith was like, they stacked. He's like, "Now we got this shit."
So no, he told me about this one time he was playing by himself. He said he went out there and he was playing by himself, and he said he was in the lobby. He said he was on the board. He was on the Badlands. So there usually nobody bothers you, like, cause nobody bothers you. So he thought he was safe. He told me, he said, "Man, I'm on there." He said, "Kid, I'm on there. I'm going through," and he said, "This dude comes up to me, and I'm helping him." I know it was the guy that I guess it was the guy that came. Some guy came up to him, and he said they were talking to him. He said, friendly, and they said, "Yeah, I'm friendly." And then he said somebody else was up somewhere else and had a not a shotgun. He had a sniper or something. Sniped the guy right in front of him, killed him. Bow. He said, "Man, I think I got bad juju now," because he said it was one of those things where I was looking at it. He said, "Kev, he was right in front of my face." I was looking him dead in the face when he died. He said, "Kev, he was like right up to me." Bruh, I was crying on the phone, man. Listen.
Yeah, I'll be
Arc
on
Raiders is not. It's not for the weak at heart, y'all.
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah. Shout out to those who say friendly and stay friendly.
Facts, because most of them friendlies don't be friendly.
Right.
And like my man AJ Francis said, he said, "Yo, the Ark is the enemy, not us." Remember that, y'all. Mm-hmm. The Ark is the enemy. We are not the enemy. We trying to get stuff, build stuff, just like you. You think that, oh, these people, I know if they say they friendly, they probably got a bunch of stuff. Y'all trying to kill us and take whatever's in our backpack. And then you ain't even got enough room for it. Let's be real. So you gonna leave most of it anyway. That's why I don't carry a bunch of stuff in my backpack.
That's my other big pet peeve. When you get in a good map and you get on a good roll, and then you get that back is full, storage is full, and I'm like, bruh. Now you got to play the guessing game of what you want to keep.
Yeah, what you want to keep. So I usually, if it's one of them things where it's a bunch of trinkets out there, go get them trinkets, and then leave.
Yeah.
Get the trinkets, leave.
That's what I've learned to do. On my if I go solo, it's about getting as much as I can with a quickness and get out. I find that's all you have to do is solo. Don't try to wander the whole map. Don't try to last the 10 minutes for the last exit out. Nope. get everything all at once and get out and come back. Just come back.
Yeah, come back. Yeah, just go back. Yeah,
You
that
know,
way you
so
can
I've
store
started-
your stuff. Cause
I've just been doing free loadout. When I go solo, I go free loadout.
Free loadout,
Get
yeah.
everything I can and come back.
Yep, facts.
Dude who's running the thing is like, yo, bro, you just left, nigga. Yeah, because I'm solo, bro. You know?
Facts. That'd be hilarious, man. I don't like playing that game by myself though, bro, because I always feel like
you'll be.
I played it one time by myself, and I was like friendly, and then they ain't say nothing. I'm like, oh, y'all about to try to jump me.
Yeah, my son was telling Keith. He said he had 100 bag and got left behind. And Kevin, he told Keith that he couldn't sleep for days because he lost that bag. Keith was like, I guess so. 100 bag, yeah. Because he's maxed out on his slots. He can't even get any more slots. Yeah, he says he's waiting for the update to come.
I need a blueprint so I can help. I need to be able to build some better guns. I still don't have no good gun yet, man. I still got the same trash guns, bro.
Oh,
I need some Black Hat.
My son gave me a gun, a good one. So
I need to get some blueprints, some more blueprints, so I can learn how to craft some of them guns. I need some I need some of that. Arc Raiders, y'all. Get it. Also, recently, I haven't been on Arc Raiders as much because I'm in this. I was in this. Well, I'm still in this event on 2K where weekly you try to win $10,000. Bro, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. These people be having. It's like my team. So you ever play Madden and my yeah. So it's like that version on 2K, bro. It's hard. These people be having great teams. And
I'm still putting in work in WWE 2K, and 2K26 comes out in 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm waiting on. That's what I'm waiting on, bro. We still have to figure out what version we're getting, right? I decided that I'm getting the Attitude version. I'm not getting the Monday night because the Monday night one's not going to have everybody on there anyway. I'm getting the Attitude version because that's the Attitude era was my era. The era that we all love, Stone Cold, The Rock, all of those guys. So, what about you? What you thinking? Triple H version, Attitude, Monday Night Wars.
The Attitude. I had already said the Attitude. You got to. Yeah. That cover was crazy. So.
And it's crossplay, right?
Yeah.
I could have swore it said that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crossplay.
So yeah, it's going down. Listen, y'all, our tag team gonna be it's gonna be crazy. Our tag team gonna be crazy, y'all. I remember when 2K first came out, bro. I was on that mug like every day. It got to the point where I was like, damn, Kevin, you playing this shit like you about to get paid for gaming. I said we need to start a Twitch. That's what we gotta do, bro. We gotta start a Twitch for 2K. I got a Twitch account actually too.
Same
so,
here.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you stream sometimes?
All of my podcasts are going out on Twitch.
Oh, okay. Word. That's what's up.
Yep. And I'll
up,
go
man.
Call of Duty. I've gone online.
Oh.
I've done some Madden games.
Call of Duty recently? You were on. I sent you a message. Well, me and Maine sent you. But I think you were playing, or in the middle of a game or something. I don't know.
No, my pizza came.
Oh, okay.
I got a roasted garlic cheeseburger, steak tip pizza.
Roasted garlic cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm. Ground beef.
Whoa.
With the Big Mac sauce and the steak tip sauce.
They put Big Mac sauce on the pizza?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then you get the edges burnt crisp. Bar pizza.
What pizza place is this? I have never heard.
Oh!
They don't.
When you come, we'll go. When you and the wife come, I'll take you there. It'll be worth it, bro. Cape Cod pizza.
Yo.
I'm gonna bring you there. It's gonna be worth you going live. When you get your
That's
pizza.
crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Speaking of that, New England Fanfest, y'all. New England Fanfest May 2nd. New England Fanfest 11. We are a vendor. I don't know how much. Like, we got to get Joe on here to see it if it's sold out. I would assume it's sold out just because of the number of the people that are going to be there. As far as wrestlers, is crazy. This is going to be one of those events where it's going to be nuts, y'all. I advise you to get your tickets. Look it up online. New England Fan Fest 11, May 2nd.
Yeah, allaccessentertainment.com.
All weekend. Tickets. Yeah, it's going to be crazy, y'all. And also, I know they haven't given our go ahead yet on on Horror Hound Weekend, but we do plan on being there Horror Hound Weekend again because Lita's going to be there, Mick Foley's going to be there, and Karrion Kross is going to be at Horror Hound Weekend in Cincinnati, along with his wife Scarlett. I have to have Karrion Kross sign my book, and Lita's going to be there, yo. Mick Foley's gonna be there. It's gonna be crazy. All weekend too. Not for Sting does dirty. He was only there for one. I won't even say one day. It said one day he'll be there, but he was only there for like an hour and left. Did us dirty. But
let me see the
and then I did get a chance to see we did see the Hardys. We took pictures with them. And we saw Lex Luger.
Shotzi.
We saw Shotzi, y'all. Shotzi came. She was a little late. She had a line on Sunday. That was the day that she was gonna be there, but I think she had just flown in because she had a match, if I'm not mistaken, on Friday. So she flew in and got there Sunday. Or she got there Sunday, and she was a little late getting there. Because when she came in, she was kind of like running to her table, trying to set up everything real quick, and she was there. It was a long line of people to see Shotzi. Y'all don't know who Shotzi is. Shotzi Blackheart. Y'all better Google her. You can look at her YouTubes. She's an independent wrestler. Used to be with WWE. She's super dope.
The Tank.
Yeah, used to come out with the Tank. Super duper talented wrestler. Yeah, don't sleep. But Lita, Mick Foley, and Killer Kross, Karrion Kross, Killer Kross, Scarlett, and then also Daniel LaRusso and Johnny from Cobra Kai is going to be there. Bro, it's going to be crazy. I'm going to be there. So yeah, I'm going to be there representing for us. Got to do it. That's March 20th, 21st, and the 22nd, y'all. Turnbuckles and Spilt podcast will be there with our lanyards and with our access going in and seeing. And they pretty much know us. Well, they're going to know us by now because they saw us the first time. And we interviewed some people, so those same people are going to be there, and, we'll get a chance to oh, I remember you from, September. Yeah. So, yeah, it's another one. So they do 2 a year, March and September. So I plan on being there March, September, and then going to GalaxyCon in December. That's the plan. GalaxyCon is nuts. It's in Columbus, Ohio. I don't know who they're going to have this year, but and I heard Mick Foley was so down to earth. I heard he's super duper dope in person. I know he's going to have a heck of a line. His line's going to be crazy. But I have a action figure that I'm just going to take. I'm going to say, hey, Mick, it's your boy. Can I holler at you for a second and do a little quick interview?
Thank you.
And he's going to be like, yeah, cool. So that's, Mick is super cool. He's very personable. And then Karrion Kross, his name's Kevin, so I know we're gonna be cool. That's his real name. His real name's Kevin. I'm like, your name's Kevin, my name's Kevin. We should talk. Turnbuckles and Spilt podcast will be at Horror Hound Weekend, as well as New England Fan Fest 11, as well as Galaxy Con this year. So make sure y'all stay tuned. All right, let's talk about some of this stuff going on in wrestling. AEW right now, Grand Slam Thrills in Sydney. Grand Slam was what was that date?
That was Saturday night.
Saturday night, okay.
And they had a couple events before that, but that was over the weekend, Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah.
And Sydney is a nice place to Sydney, Australia. Those people love wrestling there.
Yes, they do.
And Lita comes from.
Look where your mind at.
Rhea Ripley comes from Australia.
Yes, she does.
Bronson Reed. So.
Yep.
Wrestling is a good thing out there. They like it there. I don't think we've had a WrestleMania in Australia yet. Outside the country.
That's why I don't understand why they are trying to do this thing in Saudi.
Yeah. Yeah. So they had Great Britain, Canada. I'm trying to think where. I think that's the only two places out of the country that they've had it. So
yeah,
it was a good night. Had some good matches. You can check them out. I believe they are on HBO. Those shows are on HBO Max. So you can check those out at any time. Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna watch it. Grand Slam. Okay.
They had some good matches. The transgender match was my favorite match of the night.
The what match? Hey yo.
The intergender.
Hey yo.
We had a tragedy here, and transgender is in my head because this dude shot his wife and his kid, and here in Rhode Island, and that's been in my head, and I apologize. It was an intergender match.
Bro said the transgender match. I said, what? What kind of match was it? Is anybody watching right now? Who's watching in the comments?
We had viewers click off. We're down to just a couple of people now. People was like, what the hell is he about to talk about? No, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I don't want to hear about no transgender.
What kind of match was it?
Intergender match.
Whoa.
That
we gotta clip that.
Tony Storm and Cassidy take on Yuta and Shafir. I don't know why the WWE hasn't embraced this fully more. I don't know what is so taboo about intergender matches. WWE has no problem doing it when it's husband and wives. But look, Yuta gave a heat pile driver Tony Storm outside the entrance ramp. Bro,
he tripping.
You didn't see it?
No, I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna watch the
look it up.
pay-per-view,
Go on your phone. Look at that shit right now. Watch this shit. Watch everybody. Watch Kevin's face when he sees what Tony Storm took from Yuta. Watch his face. He's gonna be like, watch. He'll probably do that pullback. When you see some shit that you can't believe and you pull the phone back.
Let me see. Yuta Wheeler. Hold on. They're not showing that. They're showing what she did to him. Let's see. Yeah, it's not showing.
Damn. You don't have to check it out.
I'll have to try to find it.
And your boy.
Swerve?
No, your other boy, Mox.
Oh, Mox, yeah.
Bro. His match with Takeshita.
Yeah, Takeshita, yeah.
Ended in a draw.
Really?
They're gonna set up a number 3 because
Takeshita, yeah.
They're gonna have a third match. They're setting up a third match.
It was good though.
They knew what they was doing. That was an A+ match for me. When you go and watch that match, you're gonna be like, "Yo, bro, how are they gonna top that in the third match?"
Right.
And then Andrade took on Adam Page, and I think this is my opinion. I think Andrade was supposed to win that match, but there was a power bomb, and he hit his head.
Oh yeah,
he hit his head, and I think that's why Adam Page retained the belt.
Okay.
So we'll see about that. I haven't heard much about it, but I saw the power bomb, and I think he hit his head. I think it was mistimed, and I think he hit his head. So, and then MJF, of course, retained. You know, I don't see him losing the belt anytime. I don't see him losing anytime soon,
unless he loses it to Swerve. That's the only way he's gonna lose the belt.
Well, if he loses, do you think that means his contract's up and he's coming to WWE?
Yep. They was already talking, possibly talking about that because he just did a he just took some pictures with Seth Rollins and he talked about how much he admires. Now he was in WWE previously, but that was before. Like they had NXT, right? But that's before all of the now WWE is like the cream of the crop as far as with up and comers. Same thing for Swerve,
right?
But I like Swerve where he is, as long as he needs to have the belt. I mean, you took it off of him too quick, in my opinion. I've said this. I'm going to keep saying this. Like, they fumbled the ball. With Swerve was one of the biggest. He still is. He has that aura around him like a Roman Reigns. His aura. Right. So if he goes to WWE as Swerve, bro, you talking about a pop. If he were to come to WWE as Swerve, I'm saying if he went back, but I like him where he is. They just got to do him better, man. Like pause. They have to put him in better situations with his career because he's not. Swerve is a main eventer. He's not a he's a main event. He that's where he should be at. Every pay-per-view that he's in, he should be a main event match. He's gonna give you whatever you need. Name a match that's been bad of his in AEW.
He really hasn't had one.
He hasn't had one, and he's been in top matches. These matches where they're doing too much staples, needles through the jaw, all that extra, being power bombed on bricks or cinder blocks. Like, come on, like so. He's doing everything. He's doing every single thing that he needs to do. To me, they need to handle him better, and he needs to be main event. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
He's a main event guy. He's not. So he's like Seth, almost like, you know what I'm saying. He's like Seth Rollins, like he can play a heel, or he can be like Seth Rollins is like. He don't have to come out and tell you he's a heel or a babyface because he's going to get boos and he's going to get cheers.
Yeah, he's going to get reaction with regardless.
That's the kind of that's how Swerve is. He can get boos depending on who he's facing, but most of the time he gets cheers all the time. And he faces the top guys. He don't face You know, he's always facing Adam Page or MJF or why am I forgetting his name? The Australian guy who does the flips and stuff like that. He's dope too. That's another guy. Can't think of his name right now. Now I feel like I have to say his name. I don't want to disrespect him like that. Because I know it's been a minute since I have watched it. FTR is the tag team champions again. I love FTR, one of my favorite tag teams. They were in WWE previously, went to AEW and became top guys, and they're like the new Midnight Express. Midnight Express was one of my favorite. Midnight Express probably was my favorite tag team in WCW for sure. Who am I thinking of? That boy Kazuchika, he still got the belt. Jeez. Okada, he still got the belt. Hold on, he's coming up here. And AEW, and let's say something about AEW's roster. Their roster is still fire, bro. Their roster is still fire. Why is Chris Jericho still on their roster though? And he's not. Know. That's kind of weird. He's still on the website. Still on the website, which is kind of weird.
Because people are saying Jericho's in the box, and it's like, stop it.
But what was the reasoning though? Remember they were talking about there was a reason that they were saying that. It was something about the numbers or something. Yo, I have to say his name, give him his respect, bro, because he's probably the second or third best wrestler in AEW. Like, no lie. Let's see. He's from Australia.
Try the picture. You try.
I mean, like, Tommaso. There you go. Will Ospreay.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Will Ospreay is also a top guy who is a main eventer as well. So AEW's got some talent over there. Ospreay. Freaking, they got some heavy hitters over there. So shout out to them. GCW, Sandman to face unknown opponent in his final match in April. Sandman is also going to be at New England Fan Fest. Listen, y'all going to want to see Sandman in person. I don't know about y'all. Sandman has always been the man. Seeing Sandman in person, listen, I'm going to probably be buying some of, like, I'm probably going to go like, yo, can I buy a photo and have you sign it or whatever, you know, some of their stuff over there. I'm going to, it's a few people that I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and, like, go and pay for some stuff, dog. That's just what's going to happen. Also, in NWA, revives the Crockett Cup. Okay, for DFW this April. Teal Piper, who is Roddy Piper's daughter, is set to make her debut. I don't know much about her. But Teal Piper, I am excited to see, what she can do in the ring.
Yeah, because, it's tough for these children of these legends to live up to these titles. The Rock's daughter came in and she came in and got a GM position as her character, and then
she tried to wrestle at first, remember, and it didn't work out for her.
And then she's now gone from wrestling over her personal stuff. But what was awesome to me was hearing the fact that the Crockett Cup is being brought back in the NWA, which I think NWA is on. Is it on Tubi or is it on Roku? I can't remember which one it's on, but that Crockett Cup is a cherished tournament for tag teams. You go back to those NWA days, man, and when they held that Crockett Cup, you know, it was the cream of the crops for that title. So you were talking about the WWE should revive some stuff, you know, belts and things of that sort.
Yeah.
And kind of follow in the footsteps of what NWA is doing by bringing back that Crockett Cup. You say that name in wrestling and everybody's ears pop up.
Right.
Crockett Cup. Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
You know? So WWE should take notice. They're sitting on a whole vintage of stuff that they have rights to in WCW and all that. ECW. All
ECW.
that.
Yeah. I don't know what
Let's
they're doing,
go.
man.
Let's go. You got all these streaming sites now that you're on. Let's go, bro. Let's
I don't know what they're
bring some
doing.
stuff back.
Honestly, I don't know what they're doing in reference to that, but because like you said, they got rights to all of these things. WCW, you know, you can revive. I mean, I'm not saying that you should, but NWO if you wanted to, you can restart that. You know, in some form or fashion, in some way, you know, some crazy way, or you know, something crazy, but. I don't know what they're doing, man. They're just wasting time. I think they're going to end up having to have. They're going to have so much talent that they're going to have to do a third show, I think, or a fourth show, outside of NXT and Raw and SmackDown. This talent is not just going to be pushed out the door.
I'd still say a Netflix belt will really add to it. A Netflix belt will really add to it. You don't have to call it the Netflix belt. Like I said, you could bring back
television, the TV title.
The TV title.
Yeah.
And that would be the Netflix belt. And that person would defend that
Very
belt
upsetting
once a
what they
month.
do. But, you know, it is what it is. TNA, Mickey James showed up at No Surrender in Nashville Friday night. 76-year-old Mike Jackson took on Mance Warner and wowed the crowd. First of all,
I got a clip.
Okay, play the clip.
Bro, I gotta look before I show you all this clip. If you're thinking that this was like some type of setup, corny ass get laughs from the crowd match, it isn't. Bro, 76 years old. I'm inspired by this. Like when I saw this, I'm like, bro, you got ninjas who in their 30s who can't make it to work.
Yeah.
And this dude is 76. And you know what? Let me just show you guys. Here's the clip right here.
Mike Jackson countered Warner.
A lot more pluck in the old feller than I think a lot of people understand.
Oh, what a veteran. He's so smart. He's trying to get a count-out win. Never mind.
Through the ropes. Oh! See, that's how it's done, AJ.
Okay. All right, respect. Mike, I'm sorry.
Coming off the ring,
I won't call
going through the
Tito.
middle ropes. And granted,
Ladies
the guy,
and gentlemen, did Mike Jackson now just set another record for the oldest tope ever recorded?
But it's not like
I feel like it has to be.
It's not like he carried.
He's got to be the first
It's
person
not
I've
like
seen
he got
wrestle
out there with
George
a 76-year-old
Jefferson in this
guy
century.
and had to carry the match. This
There's a
guy
reason they've called him Action
put on a
Mike
match,
Jackson for decades.
Like,
Mance
Warner
Warner
tossed
looks like
back
he's part
inside
of
the
the
ring.
NFT.
Nashville's behind Mike Jackson.
For a 76.
Oh,
Well, how
big
old
right
is-
hand
how
there
old
by
is,
Warner.
Ric
Not too
Flair?
long ago, we saw in Battle Royal
Flair
challenging hopefully capture a TNA World Title shot. That went to Bear Bronson that night.
You know, I got a lot of respect for Warner, but he's taking Mike Jackson too lightly. You know,
he might be.
He needs to turn it up.
Ric Flair is
Like,
76.
At some point, you got to remember who you are. I feel like he's forgotten.
Was he at his last match?
You have
68,
forgotten
right?
about Unbreakable last year, Barbed Wire Massacre, and the now
Was that
retired
last year when he had his last match?
and
It
Mance
hasn't
Warner,
been.
one for the ages.
Yeah, it was, and I had to go on
It was
after that, and I
before
was not happy about it.
Charlotte blew
Oh,
up.
that's right. You didn't win.
And I remember he
the
did
TNA
the over-the-top
I did not,
rope
and I never got my rematch. If we're talking about
That's
it.
true. The man speaks
73.
facts.
3 years ago.
And Mike Jackson, now that one strap down, and he's turning this thing around on old Mansour here.
This guy's
Shout out.
76.
Two Tennessee legends going at it. I love to see it.
76 years old, doing his thing. I mean,
There's the neck breaker.
What's next? I did see a little bit of it, so definitely.
Is he gonna drop putting it back up?
Yeah, that's crazy. WWE time, baby. Let's do the Raw review. We got about 15 minutes left, y'all. Raw review time. Not much happened on Raw. We did watch Raw. The first match of the night, The Vision defeated the Usos and LA Knight. And
that was kind of no surprise.
We saw the Masked Man too again. He came out.
The Vision had been taking L's, so I knew they were eventually gonna have to build it up, you know.
Yeah. Also, do you believe who the Masked Man is now?
Well, somebody pointed out and said they have a picture of him with his shoes, and they're saying the Masked Man has the same shoes. The whole thing is that would put him back into the ranks of Austin Theory, which they were partners. And I'm like, if that's the case, this storyline makes absolutely no sense. I will hate it if it's him.
It's not Seth.
No, it's not Seth at all. No, it's not.
Yeah. It's Grayson. Grayson Waller is.
Grayson Waller. And
yeah, because they want him in.
I will hate that. I will hate that.
It's going to come out right before, we got 2 weeks until Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to run this to WrestleMania because now they need Seth to fight somebody, right? Seth's going to end up fighting Austin Theory because Austin Theory originally took his move, and what's his name is not going to be back. Brian will not be back by WrestleMania.
No, he won't
be
back. Nope.
Yeah, so it's going to be Austin Theory and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is going to dominate him, beat him up, embarrass the Vision, and he's going to cut a promo that he's waiting for Braun to come back. That's what they want. Braun, Seth and Braun. That's probably going to end up being SummerSlam when we'll see that. SummerSlam is when we'll see Seth and Braun. Asuka defeated Bayley and Natty in Elimination Chamber. I'm so good. Anytime Bayley is fighting and she doesn't win, I feel bad for Bayley, and I'm always rooting for Bayley, but Asuka, I am glad that she's back into the title picture. Yeah. They're about to let her win at least one more time. Asuka is in her 40s, y'all. She don't look like it. She's in her 40s. They're going to let her win probably the title one more time. I think she's probably going to take it from. It's probably going to be her and Jade, and she'll take it from Jade because Bianca just had another surgery. She's not going to be back.
Yeah, I just saw the post of her going through physical therapy, and she was crying.
You saw? Where is it? Was that on her Instagram?
On her page? Yeah. It's on. Well, they're doing that reality show. They got a reality.
Well,
show.
It hasn't been out though.
They just posted. She just posted a clip from it, and she's got her hand all bandaged up. She's at the physical therapist, and she's trying to get her to bend her hand, and she's crying because she can't bend her hand because the pain. Because where she broke her finger, she broke the finger down in the palm area.
Yeah,
and I guess
in here.
Yep. So I guess when she goes to make a fist, that's where the pain is. So
I'm sure that's tough.
Yeah.
Prayers to Bianca. Hope because she was supposed to come back and fight Jade. They were gonna do that whole. They were gonna start that storyline with her and Jade.
Yeah.
And now it has to be put on hold. So, shout out to Bianca. Whenever she comes back and she's comfortable, they'll still do it. It'll still be relevant. So, they'll keep Jade a heel, and for the time being too. So, Women's World Champion Stephanie Van Kier made Royal Rumble winner Liv Morgan cry with a harsh critique. Yeah, she definitely did.
There's some good acting by Liv.
Yeah, for sure.
And they did put up a translated version on the WWE website for people to go to. And I liked it. It was different. We haven't seen something like that before in WWE. You know, everybody's always about the braggadocious, the being the, you know, we've never seen somebody verbally break somebody down and they cry, you know, and that was different to see that. Now you say to yourself, damn, is she gonna go after Jade now? Or did that inspire her to pick and go after Stephanie? I don't know. I'm like, yo, that was a pretty crazy segment. I felt that was a good segment for WWE. It was different. It was outside the box. I liked it.
Yeah. WWE creative, they're doing their thing right now. They're cooking, so they're doing real good. CM Punk accused the Judgment Day of dragging down Finn Balor. It's only a matter of time, y'all, before Finn is done with the Judgment Day. And I guarantee y'all at Elimination Chamber we will see the Demon. Because he needs the Demon to make him feel like he can beat Punk. He don't feel like he can beat him without that because he doesn't go the extra mile as Finn Balor. But as the Finn Balor, the Demon, he goes out there and when he fought Seth Rollins and Seth Rollins powerbombed him outside, it was a corner. He calls it like a corner powerbomb, right? But he powerbombed him outside into a guardrail and he tore his shoulder. He still fought the rest of that fight with the torn, like he couldn't barely move.
He continued to wrestle Edge with a head busted open.
he won the match and then came back Monday and had to vacate it. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Won the match, came back Monday night, had to vacate it because he had to go and get surgery, and he was out for a while. Mm-hmm. So the Demon Finn Balor is different. He even says that himself. Like when he didn't want. He stopped doing that whole demon thing because of what it does to him. Like it makes him feel almost like indestructible. So he stopped doing that whole thing because he was like, I just want to be Finn Balor. But that character, when that comes back, it is going to be an epic night, y'all. You can't miss Elimination Chamber, y'all. It's going to be epic. That night's going to be crazy. Penta defeated El Grande Americano in a number one contender match for the Intercontinental title. We are about to see Penta get a title, y'all. Penta is about to get the belt at Elimination Chamber. He's going to beat Dom. Dom is going to keep the AAA, but he's giving Penta that. Penta's getting that Intercontinental belt, y'all. Guarantee that. I'm telling you. It's time. It's time. Penta is over. You heard who said it? Who said that on what's the name? That he was over. Was it Paul Heyman? He said Penta's over like a mother. He said Penta is over. And anybody who knows wrestling lingo, over means he's about due for a belt.
Yeah. He's this generation's Tito Santana. He's about to get that IC belt, and he's about to keep it for
He'll have it for a long time.
He'll have it for a very long time.
And he's going to probably end up bouncing back and forth from WWE to AAA.
AAA, yep, exactly.
And it's going to be crazy, y'all. I'm so happy for Penta. Y'all don't even understand. Lastly, Javon Evans, this was a shocker.
Ooh,
and I'm so glad.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I do got to mention, it looks like they are going down that line of my prediction of who's going to get Obafemi. Because he got approached by Nick Aldis on SmackDown, and Nick Aldis gave him a contract, and he said, "Look, I like it, but I want to think it over." And then he was on Raw Monday night. He was offered becoming part of that flagship, and he said, "Look, I'm excited, ecstatic, but I got to think about it. So I think they're doing exactly what I said. You need to build a nice little storyline between the general managers to who is this going to sign.
Right.
And I think we're going to see... We may see a signing choice at Elimination Chamber to set up the Brock match with him at WrestleMania.
At WrestleMania. Ooh-wee.
Because if he signs, because I could see this. I could see him making his decision, both guys in the ring, you know, and then he decides who he's going to sign for, and then that Brock Lesnar music hits.
Yep.
And that's it. That's
and y'all heard it first.
Right there.
Y'all heard it first. That Brock Lesnar music hit, and he gonna come in the ring. It's gonna be a massive stare down.
Yeah.
Crazy stare down.
Yep.
And y'all know it's gonna happen at some point between now and WrestleMania. That's gonna happen, so that we'll get that match, because you can never forget how Royal Rumble was. In Royal Rumble, they was looking at each other like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, they teased us with it 3 times. 3 times they teased us with that.
They looking at each other like, look, I'm gonna see you. That was one of them. And I think Brock is gonna put him over. He's already over, but the Brock is gonna put him. Brock,
so this
Brock
is, you know what this is?
He's out of there.
This is Brock's payback Undertaker moment.
Yeah, facts.
That's all it really is. This is Brock's payback moment for the Undertaker, putting him over and letting him get that streak win. You know, so
yeah. Javon Evans defeated Gunther, which was a crazy match, and Intercontinental Champion Dominic. Yeah, so I was surprised. Dominic Mysterio in an Elimination Chamber triple threat qualifying match. Of course, you're gonna want him in this match because that boy bouncy, and he gonna do some crazy stuff in this Elimination Chamber.
I did not see him.
I didn't either. I thought Gunther was going to win.
I was like, he's gonna work his ass off in this match, and I'm like, but I'm like, it's either Gunther or Dominic all day. I was like, and then when it went down the way it did, I was like, oh, okay, we really putting all the chips in on Javon Evans right now, and bro,
yeah,
I'm ready for it. I'm loving the push, and then as we saw, you know, we had controversy. So
yes, we did. So we got a couple minutes left. We're gonna talk about this. Kevin Nash made some comments about Javon Evans. His comments said he's an incredible athlete. He's a little too effing Mr. Bojangles for me. I wish he had a little more or a little bit more urban. I understand it's Netflix. I understand there's a big effing world out there. Besides that, effing 66-year-old Detroit boy Kevin Nash wants, but I just want him to have a little bit of an edge. Me personally, that's the one thing about Javon Evans that I wish he didn't have. I wish he did have an edge, just a little bit. When he comes out, he's real. Now I understand, like, he's 21 years old, but when he comes out, he's a little bit too jokey, like he's that guy, like the goofy wrestler. He's too talented to have. He's too talented to have.
I'm gonna say exactly what Kevin Nash was saying. I'm not hating on Kevin Nash because Kevin Nash
me neither.
is real, and you know he's right, because you could take any word and substitute it, and it would explain. You could say he comes out with the Chicken George act from Roots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Chicken George comes
Kevin
out.
Nash is not racist, y'all. If y'all think Kevin Nash is racist, you're out of your mind. Okay? Yeah. Kevin Nash grew up in he grew up with black people.
To be honest, I wouldn't even apologize, because you could slap that Mr. Bojangles tag on New Day. I've always felt that they play that role.
In the beginning, they did.
You know.
Now they're trying to have an edge, and it don't look right. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
They're trying to have an edge now, when before they came out with the dancing, jokey. No, have a little bit of an edge where you like nobody can play with you. You know what I'm saying? Like Javon Evans comes out with the jokey, like ha ha ha, that kind of character that they have in playing, and because he doesn't have an edge, I think that we will see him in most matches when he's got to fight somebody who is like a heel. He's gonna get beat up a lot just based off of what they have his character doing. He's gonna be a guy that goes in there and he's super athletic, so he's gonna do some things that's gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be, your mouth's gonna drop. But ultimately, I don't believe they'll slap. And this is just the honest to God truth. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. As a black athlete playing that kind of role, they're not going to slap a title on him that means anything. Let's be real. They're not going to slap a title on Javon Evans until he can cut some great promos. It got to be the right storyline. And if anything, he'll be another guy that's going after the Intercontinental belt, going against Penta as of right now. Because of the kind of character that they have him playing, he cannot be. And I love Javon. This is not no hating on Javon. I love Javon Evans. I am an advocate for us to win, especially in professional sports, because in the wrestling world we don't get that type of push like that. Look at I ain't gotta go with Ahmed Johnson and other guys. But that's why I love what they're doing with Oba. Oba has that edge. Oba's big. Javon is incredibly athletic. He can do anything in the ring. But his character is, he comes out when his his catchword, that boy bouncy. You know what I mean? He comes out and he shakes the camera like and he's
nobody said real. Let's be real.
Yeah.
How long do you think he has in professional wrestling with the stuff he does? I give him 3 to 5 years.
Yeah,
if
you can't.
If you don't get injured.
And if you don't get an edge, the stuff that you're doing in 2 years, 3 years on the big stage, because in NXT he's been doing it. But the things that you're doing on the bigger stage, it's not going to be respected like that by fans. You're going to have some fans, right? He's 21 years old. He has a long time, to get it right. But I think at some point he got to go to creative and say, listen, I like being the happy guy. In the same breath, y'all got to let me have an edge, though. Y'all got to let me have some sort of edge. So that, we'll see what happens. But shout out Javon Evans. Shout out to Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash has always been cool. He's always been real. Kevin Nash grew up with black folks. He's not racist at all. Y'all stop it. Stop the dumb stuff. He's not racist. He just said the things that nobody else would say. And let's be real about it. He's saying that they have Javon Evans on a road to not succeed like he should be based off of his athletic ability in the ring. So when he said urban, he's not saying that and that's the thing too. Y'all get mad at the word urban. Come on, man. He's saying like what he's saying is give him a story where he can excel or he can when you are playing a certain type of character, you can work that character however you want to do it. He can sway certain things. When you are having him in a box, like this kid that is happy all the time, you know what I mean? Like he has to play that for half his career almost, unless you give him some sort of edge and let him grow a little bit, because he can't grow with that. So, great show tonight. Great show, y'all. 10:34. We made it just in time. We are going to go get some food. I know it's sense to eating right now. I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat.
I'm headed to operators. At Sinista1 on Xbox.
You gotta put. They need your numbers too, bro. I can't remember my numbers off the bat. But if y'all end up getting Sinister, y'all find me. It's Lito, and then it's some numbers after.
On Xbox, there's no numbers on Xbox.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. That's only when we play.
Sony
play
did that. They let everybody copy over each other's gamer tags. They don't do that on Xbox.
Yeah,
I'm the only Sinister one on Xbox.
For sure. Well, it wouldn't.
But I do gotta mention this though, bro. If you all haven't seen it yet, the crossover, video game crossover that we all been waiting for hit yesterday. If you play Rainbow Six Siege, in Rainbow Six, they have a crossover right now on Rainbow Six where you are Metal Gear and Splinter Cell in the same game.
Word.
Solid Snake.
Snake, okay.
Stop it, bro.
I'm not a Rainbow Six guy, but
two of the most iconic video game characters.
I beat Metal Gear Solid, by the way. I beat it. Yeah,
that Metal Gear
for sure.
was Metal Gear when that game came out was just. I put work in on that on the Sony PlayStation.
Yeah, I did too. It was a great game. Yeah, y'all. Listen, y'all make sure y'all catch us next week because we do have a special guest next week, and we're not gonna tell you about him. You just gotta wait. All right. For my man Sinista1, I'm Lito. This is Turnbuckles and Spilt podcast. We are out. Y'all have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed week. Peace.
In me in vantage points, so I can't abandon joints. Gotta grab the coins, pay me wickedly. Superman of Thor, who am I? Haters mimic me, and they fans cheer him on with their capabilities. Wow. Double entendre, crazy lyrically. Had to read a page in Timothy to take it seriously. Cause I ain't scared, I ain't got no fear, baby, get with me. Open doors for the people, you can say it's chivalry. I drop bombs, it'll be a day in infamy. Mainly cause all my ops feeling painful instantly. Stay for sympathy, not me. Creating imagery that everybody you like, I made a simile. Facts.